Hello there and welcome back. Tonight we will embark on a gentle exploration titled Fall Asleep with the Nutrient Symphony of Ground Beef. A gentle science journey, vertical bar ground beef nutrition facts, allowing ourselves to settle into a warm and comforting space as we softly consider the nutritional composition and role of ground beef in the human diet. Imagine for a moment the quiet hum of a softly lit kitchen, where a subtle amber glow illuminates a wooden cutting board, highlighting the gently ridged textures of a freshly prepared portion of ground beef. In this serene atmosphere, we can begin to relax, letting go of the day's concerns as we calmly meander through the origins of ground beef's nutrient content and how it helps support various functions within our bodies. Ground beef, derived from cuts of beef that have been finely chopped or ground, often includes options that vary in the percentage of lean to fat content, with typical labels such as 70/30ths, 80/20ths, 85/15ths, or 90/10ths, each combination indicating a different balance between lean muscle tissue and fat. From a nutritional perspective, this variation in lean to fat ratio plays a core role in determining both the flavor profile and the caloric density of your preferred ground beef, making it a versatile and customizable protein choice for many households. While it is frequently praised for its rich taste and ease of incorporation in numerous recipes, ground beef is also an important contributor of protein, vitamins, and minerals that our bodies need to perform optimally each day. As you allow the gentle details of this discussion to flow through your mind, imagine the pathways by which the nutrients from ground beef support your bodily processes, from building and maintaining muscle to aiding in the formation of red blood cells. In fact, one of the most significant contributions that ground beef offers is its protein content, as protein serves as a building block for muscles, enzymes, hormones, and other crucial elements of our physical makeup. When we consider the actual structure of the proteins present in ground beef, we might envision a complex network of amino acids that come together in specific chains to form intricate shapes, collectively helping our bodies with everything from maintaining muscle tone to assisting in tissue repair. With each bite of ground beef, you introduce essential amino acids that the human body cannot produce on its own, making dietary sources paramount in ensuring an adequate intake. The gentle synergy of these amino acids contributes to the easy assimilation of protein when we digest ground beef, as our body skillfully recognizes the structure of the proteins and breaks them down into their constituent parts, ultimately delivering these valuable components to various tissues in need of rebuilding or maintenance. In addition to protein, ground beef is known for its substantial content of B vitamins, especially vitamin B12, vitamin B6, and other members of the B complex family, including niacin B3, riboflavin B2, and thiamine B1. Vitamin B12 deserves special recognition for its role in helping to form and maintain healthy red blood cells, facilitating DNA synthesis, and supporting neurological function. In ground beef, B12 is often abundant, which can provide a reliable source of this essential vitamin for those who consume it regularly, gently lifting away concerns about deficiencies that can affect our energy levels and overall well-being. Meanwhile, vitamin B6 works alongside B12 in various metabolic pathways, assisting with amino acid metabolism and the creation of neurotransmitters, allowing for more balanced internal processes that gently harmonize with our body's natural flow. Niacin, or B3, contributes to energy production and supports the healthy operation of the digestive system, skin, and nerves. Riboflavin, or B2, helps in releasing energy from nutrients, and thiamine B1 assists in converting carbohydrates into energy for our cells. All these B vitamins fit together like pieces in a softly moving puzzle, each component delicately nudging our systems toward balance. Beyond the B vitamins, we can let our minds drift over to the mineral content that ground beef provides, gently allowing ourselves to appreciate the synergy involved in nourishing our bodies. One prominent mineral contained in ground beef is iron, which is vital for supporting the formation of hemoglobin within our red blood cells. Hemoglobin's function is to carry oxygen from our lungs to tissues throughout our body, ensuring that each muscle, organ and cell remains gently replenished with the breath of life. This heme iron, as it is called when derived from meat sources, tends to be more absorbable for humans than non-heme iron from plant sources, fostering a unique support for those who might need a reliable iron conduit. In addition to its important iron content, ground beef contains zinc, another mineral that can help support immune function and cellular health. Zinc is also responsible for assisting with wound healing, DNA synthesis, and various other metabolic processes. Within the comforting environment of your softly glowing kitchen, it can be reassuring to reflect on how even the simplest meals might be quietly fueling these fundamental physiological tasks. Another beneficial mineral found in ground beef is selenium, noted for its involvement in antioxidant activities and thyroid hormone metabolism, steadily contributing to a sense of overall equilibrium and vitality. Phosphorus, also present in ground beef, plays a key role in helping to form strong bones and teeth, partnering with calcium in a supportive dance that undergirds our skeletal integrity. Altogether, these minerals in ground beef cooperate in a gentle symphony of bodily support, allowing us to feel confident that each bite brings us a soothing harmony of nutrients. Yet as we rest in this warm environment, we also recognize that ground beef's fat content can vary, influencing its caloric density and the particular type of fats present. Fats can be classified into saturated, monounsaturated, and to a lesser extent polyunsaturated types. Generally, ground beef that is higher in fat, such as an 80/20 blend, will offer a richer, juicier taste but also more calories per serving, a factor that might be relevant to individuals looking to strike a balance in their daily energy or macronutrient intake. Leaner blends, like a 90/10 mix, contain less overall fat, which can yield a lighter taste and fewer calories, all while still supplying a good amount of protein, B vitamins and minerals. The choice often depends on personal preference, dietary goals and the recipes at hand. Allow yourself to follow the gentle thread of exploration that highlights how each fat ratio can subtly change the flavor and texture of the final dish, from the succulent juiciness of a medium-fat patty to the firmer bite of a lean alternative, all dancing behind closed eyelids in a warm reverie. Remember as well that moderate consumption of any food, including ground beef, is often suggested to help maintain overall health, though we refrain from prescribing hard and fast rules within this calm space. If you contemplate how ground beef is used in various culinary preparations, you might picture a tranquil kitchen scene, gracefully forming patties, meatballs, or even gently browning the meat for a soothing stew or a comforting casserole. Moving calmly from the sizzling pan to a simmering sauce, ground beef provides a basis for countless dishes that many find both satisfying and nourishing. In addition to the protein, vitamin and mineral content, ground beef also contains small amounts of other beneficial compounds, such as creatine, which some athletes find supportive in their workout regimens. Although not every person focuses on that detail, The presence of creatine in red meat can further highlight the broad nutritional tapestry that emerges from ground beef. As we lean into this exploration, imagine the subtle differences between ground beef blends with lean percentages like 70/30ths, which typically includes more marbled fat content, a feature that can result in enhanced tenderness and moisture. However, that same blend may also bring a higher calorie content per serving, as fat is more energy dense than protein. On the other end of the spectrum, a 90/10 blend yields a focused burst of protein with significantly less fat and fewer calories, making it an appealing choice for people who wish to maintain a particular macronutrient balance. Somewhere in the middle is the 80/20ths or 85/15 sweet spot, which many cooks find optimally flavorful for a range of recipes. Reflecting on the interplay between these ratio choices can be quite peaceful, as though you're observing different shades of a warm color palette. Each version, after all, still provides many of the same foundational nutrients, allowing the calm presence of protein, minerals and vitamins to gently weave through your daily menu. We can also consider how preparing ground beef impacts the way nutrients are delivered to our bodies. Lightly browning ground beef in a pan may cause some fat, and the nutrients bound in that fat, to separate, while preparing a leaner blend might mean those same nutrients stay closer to the meat. Meanwhile, recipes such as soups or stews, which tend to absorb the cooking juices, can retain more of the soluble nutrients found in ground beef, allowing your body to peacefully make the most of every bite. As the soothing aroma of cooking infuses the air, we're invited to treasure both the warmth of the kitchen and the knowledge that each simmer and stir slowly releases the beef's flavors, encouraging contentment and restfulness. Ground beef's intriguing synergy of protein-building amino acids can also gently remind us how extraordinary it is that our bodies know just what to do when the proteins enter our digestive system. Through the subtle workings of enzymes, those proteins are broken down into smaller units, which are then absorbed by the bloodstream, ushered to muscles, organs, and tissues that require repair, maintenance, or growth. In a time of quiet reflection, it's comforting to realize that our inner processes function so seamlessly when given the appropriate nutrients. Much like assembling a soft patchwork quilt, each amino acid finds its rightful place, helping to form new proteins that might repair worn cells or create enzymes that guide metabolic activities. Ground beef as a quality source of these essential amino acids remains a dependable ally for many people, especially those seeking a balanced approach to dietary protein. Within the contentment of this journey, we can turn our attention back to the B vitamins, imagining how each one adds a brushstroke of nourishment that colors our internal landscape. Vitamin B12, for instance, extends its helpful influence in promoting neurological function, while B6 helps with the shuttling of amino acids and the creation of neurotransmitters such as serotonin. Niacin complements this work by assisting with the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, maintaining a level of gentle vitality in your day-to-day functions. As the conversation streams quietly in your mind, you may picture friendly B vitamins working with iron, translating nutrients into feelings of energy or calm. This dance of vitamins and minerals can be especially evident when your red blood cells are supported by heme iron, bolstering the oxygen supply throughout your body so that a soothing sense of health and equilibrium can follow. Consider the beneficial minerals once again, letting the mind rest on the comforting knowledge that these micronutrients present in ground beef are not an afterthought, but an essential part of its nutritional tapestry. Iron, with its high bioavailability in these meat sources, offers a gentle approach for people who might struggle to get enough iron from other areas of their diet. Zinc, meanwhile, might silently contribute to immune function behind the scenes, not commanding the spotlight like iron, but steadily completing its duties in tandem with many other enzymatic processes. Selenium's quiet guardianship helps to neutralize free radicals and supports thyroid function, while phosphorus cooperates with calcium in building strong bones and anchoring a sense of physical stability. Collectively, these nutrients represent more than a passing novelty. They are building blocks that your system requires to continuously operate smoothly and gracefully. Ground beef, then, can be viewed as a symphony of supportive elements, weaving proteins, vitamins and minerals into a single tapestry that, when eaten in moderation, can quietly reinforce your body's many functions. Even considering the gentle artistry of cooking ground beef, one can appreciate how different methods of preparation echo diverse experiences. Some might prefer a simple pan-sear that renders the fat and browns the meat thoroughly, enveloping the air in gentle, savory waves. Others might incorporate ground beef into a slow-cooked meal, allowing the flavors to mingle patiently with herbs, vegetables, and grains, ultimately forming a cozy, aromatic melding of tastes and nutrients. This unhurried process, in which steam gently billows and the kitchen warms with soft radiance, can be a pleasant reflection of the patient ways in which our bodies process and utilize the vitamins and minerals that ground beef provides. There's a distinct reassuring quality in noticing the cyclical connection between nourishing cooking methods and nourishment within the final meal. As we glide through these reflections, we might take a moment to consider how ground beef consumption fits within a balanced dietary approach. For many, a moderate intake of red meats, supplemented by ample vegetables, whole grains, legumes, fruits, and other protein sources, provides a spectrum of nutrients that gently help maintain one's health. Some individuals might choose leaner blends of ground beef to meet specific dietary preferences or goals, while others, who desire a more robust flavor or increased caloric intake, could select higher fat blends. Each choice can be valid when approached thoughtfully and mindfully. Because ground beef is relatively accessible, versatile, and easy to prepare, it often finds its way into comforting family meals or everyday recipes that evoke a sense of tradition and togetherness. Each moment in the kitchen an opportunity to pause, breathe, and appreciate the quiet miracle of nourishment. If we trace the path of a simple ground beef patty, from raw mince on a lightly polished cutting board, through the gentle shaping into a round disc, to the process of cooking with a soft sizzle as the surface browns and the interior warms, we can observe how the meat transforms into a savory meal that invites us to slow down, relish each bite, and feel gratitude for the nutrients it provides. The protein structures remain at the heart of this transformation, surrounded by the fat that melts or cooks off, carrying flavor compounds that tease the senses. Meanwhile, the vitamins and minerals remain interwoven within the fibers, ready to pass through the digestive journey and eventually contribute to vital functions. For some, the act of eating ground beef might recall cherished family gatherings, the sense mingling with warm memories, further enhancing the sense of comfort that often accompanies a satisfying meal. In these moments, we perceive how the intangible nourishment of affection and connection parallels the physical nourishment delivered by proteins, iron, B vitamins, zinc, and more. As we near the gentle conclusion of this exploration, we might reflect on how ground beef, while often seen as a common ingredient, quietly contains a layered world of nutrition. The way it balances essential amino acids, vitamins such as B12 and B6, and minerals like iron and zinc, highlights a well-rounded profile that has earned its place in many dietary patterns across the world. From the vantage point of a calm, softly lit culinary space, it's lovely to think of how these nutrients work in harmony to support the processes of oxygen transport, energy metabolism, immune function and more, all while bringing warmth and flavor to our tables. At the same time, we remember that mindful consumption of various foods is generally considered a helpful principle, gently guiding us toward diverse and balanced intake. Today's exploration is not a prescription or a promise, but a calm offering of insight into the subtle details that might otherwise go unnoticed. Whether you favor ground beef in a comforting stew, a leaner burger, or a rich sauce that gently adorns your pasta, the underlying science remains a quiet marvel, unfolding within your body and contributing to your well-being. This calm reflection can lull us into a sense of restful awareness, content in the understanding that our bodies, when cared for with deliberate but gentle choices, can thrive in the face of daily challenges. Let these soothing thoughts resonate, and feel free to revisit the comforting scene of a quietly lit kitchen with a soft overhead light, casting an amber glow upon a cutting board, the ground beef, resting as a symbol of nourishment awaiting its next culinary transformation. Allow these images to offer a sense of security and comfort, encouraging your mind and body to settle into the possibility of rest, breathing in, pondering the proteins, vitamins and minerals that sustain us, and letting any lingering tension drift away. In this restful state, we have introduced the essential properties of ground beef and how it can provide a source of protein and key nutrients that encourage the steady function of numerous bodily processes. And as this soothing narrative draws to its close, it is my hope that these calming words guide you gently toward a space of peace, where you can surrender to slumber and wake refreshed with a fresh perspective on the abundance of nourishment that simple ingredients can bestow. Thank you for keeping me company on this serene journey through the nutritional profile of ground beef, and may your dreams be filled with comfort and tranquility. Sleep well and good night.